Hello, happy Monday. Thank you for joining me. My name is Alyssa Thomas from Penguin and Fish, where we make lovely and quirky hand embroidery kits. And I am here every weeknight at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. It's a time where we can relax and craft together for about an hour in the evening here. And we're continuing on the Charming Chevrons quilt again today. Here we go, you guys. We are on the second to last zigzag that we're quilting. We're free motion quilting. This whole idea of doing this quilt for me was to learn how to free motion quilt. I hadn't done it before this quilt. So we are getting towards the end. We're going to do some of those elongated swirls again. We got about halfway last time we worked on this. And I'm going to do a little practice on a practice batting bit, and then we'll get going again at it today. But thank you guys for joining me on Saturday. I know a lot of you popped in Saturday morning. I did about a 2.5 hour Saturday sewing session for block 5 of the Splendid Sampler 2. So if you missed that, I'll show you guys that when we flip around, and I'll also show you the fabric I got from SR Harris. I went to SR Harris on Saturday as well, like a big warehouse of like remnants and other amazing fabrics, all different kinds of fabrics. So that was just a treat to go to. Huge warehouse. So I'll show you guys that, and then we will get free motion swirly quilting on this again. So thanks for joining me. I'm gonna flip you around. I know hair's getting longer. I can have it down and not have it quite look like a mullet, so that's nice. All right, guys, flipping you around. Okay, got my little practice sheet here. I did a little bit of testing already just to see if the tension was okay, and I tweaked it a little bit. So, all right, I just wanted to show you the Saturday thing. I got it in my Splendid Sampler 2 sketchbook. I'll just show you all these. So these are the ones, how I organize it. In the front are the ones that I don't have done with all the supplies. So the elephant guys, not done. Balance. Clamshells are not done. I got these three little guys put together in one little flower. He needs a lot of work. And milk and cookies. I gotta finish stitching around both of these. So those are my 3 that are unfinished, and then I have 3 that are actually done. And I'm trying to keep them in order. So here's the Quilt Market is the name of this one. He's done. And then here is the one from Saturday. So we managed to finish the whole entire block on Saturday. It took about 2.5, almost 3 hours, I think. And we got real nitpicky, like perfection zone, times 20, basically. Way more precise than I usually get with my piecing, just because, I don't know, maybe I'm lazy. But we did get really into it with this one to get nice, perfect points. We measured it. It ended up being exactly 6.5 inches, which is awesome, is exactly what we needed. So if you worked on this and you're having trouble with it being too big or too small, or your points are a little off, go ahead and check out the video for this. I did, I really went into it all the little bits, but everything just matches up so nice. I love it. Yep, and every 5 blocks or so, I'm gonna put a pop of color that's different than the yellow or tan or white. And this was block 5, so I put in a teeny little bit of blue there. And then there was this guy, block 6. We finished him too in a couple days. This was a two-day session, so about like a 2-hour session. I love these little swirls. I had to get my free motion in the wild there, so that was my first free motion quilting outside of this quilt, or my post learning how to free motion quilt block there. So that's fun. It was fun for me. Oh, you're pointing. Oh, you should be sad, Gretchen. Just to do the block is like a total accomplishment. But here, you guys, I actually got 3 fabrics from SR Harris. they were having a sale on their upholstery fabric. So I got like this super fancy upholstery fabric, like nice, thick, almost like a thick linen upholstery fabric. It was 50%. First of all, it's SR Harris is a store that only carries remainders and remnants, so everything's already a little less expensive. But the fabric for the upholstery fabric was 50% off, and then another 60% off, something like that. So this is like starts at $20 a yard, and I got it for like, you know, $4 or something. And I got 2 yards worth here. So we got this one. We're gonna try and cover a chair with it. But I thought these would make such cool, like modern sketchbook covers for when we do the sketchbook cover project. It's like a charcoal. It's a charcoal with some taupe colors with it that are almost like a folded ribbon. I love it. And then I got some more upholstery fabric. This one, it has like cute little scene, and it has little animals. There's a little crane in there. This is going to be a different chair cover, not a whole chair cover, but a cushion cover on a chair. And again, just nice, high quality. I think this is a Dear Stella does this. Oh no. Nope, this is a different one. We didn't end up getting those. But so we got these two fabrics. I love them. I got a ton. Oh, well, way more than I need for a cushion, but my husband wants to do a whole recliner in this, which would be way cool. But again, some book covers with this, like fussy cut some of these trees or something, I think would be really amazing. Then I got one more fabric. I don't have it out here, but it is just a really, really nice white, crisp, clean white linen. And it has a really great texture. I'll show you guys that another time. I got a lot of that. It's just like a super high quality, kind of expensive linen, but that's what I'm going to use for my sketchbook cover project when we start doing that, because I think the embroidery will just pop on the white, and it makes it fancy with the linen. So I'm really excited to get started on that project. So again, I'll have more info on the sketchbook cover project soon. I'm just kind of working out some kits and the pattern for it, because it's from my book, but the book is really hard to get your hands on now because it's out of print, and I only have a couple copies left. So I think I might offer it as a pattern as well. I do still have some books left though too, so I'll have more info on that soon, but I got some fabric for that. I'm so stoked. It's so pretty. All right, guys, I just have my just like tester piece in here that we've been using. I needed to practice these swirls again just so I knew what we were doing. I'm just filling space, and I just wanted to check the tension, which is not great, but it's not horrible. So we're going to just keep going. So I just want to do a little test here, and then we'll jump back over to the quilt. I'm just practicing the echoing again and adding shapes, and man, I gotta get the pedal going a little bit more and go a little bit slower, because I think I'm making it too big of jumps. Like my stitches are really big, which means I'm kind of, oh man, Alexa's talking to me. But my stitches are a little big, so I gotta put the pedal down a little bit more and go a little slower. And I just gotta remember to do that. So we were doing a swirl, and then like backtracking the squirrel. Have you tried Half Price Books to see if they have your book? There is one, there's a place that does have a lot of the books. Oh gosh, I forget what it's called, like Big Pond Press, something like that. That's not quite it. And I've been trying to get a hold of them so I can order a bunch for us, but they are impossible to get a hold of. So I gotta work on that more this week. But you might be able to find some on Amazon, but some of the places say that they have it, but they don't really, so it's just been a little annoying to get a hold of them. So all of you, if you have one of the books already, you're lucky, because they've been kind of not easy. All right, I think I'm just going a little too fast. I gotta slow down because otherwise my stitches are too big. But let's just peek at tension. Man, I still think my tension is a little loose on top, but it's getting a little crazy at how tight I'm making it. Like I'm making it a lot tighter than I was. But I think it's good enough that we're going to just start. All right, I just want to check that little bit that I tightened. Yeah, it's just really staying the same. I think the bits where I'm going faster with the pedal and slower moving, those actually, the tension looks good, but the moment I veer away from that, then I started to skip stitches here again. So that's kind of what was happening the other day when we were doing this. So I don't know, we changed the needle. I think maybe it's just, I gotta just chill out and go a little slower. Maybe I was going slower a few weeks ago when we were working on this, and just me speeding up has been messing things up. I'm not sure, but it just seems a little off still, even after cleaning the machine and oiling it and all that. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes tonight. I'm going to shimmy over to where we left off. We kind of went like right in the middle, right halfway done with this, with these swirls. Here's where we left off right here. I suppose we could start right in that spot too. Would be smart. So let's bring up the thread from the back to get started. There we go. Pull that out. All right, our back thread. And you know what? With the tension, maybe I'm just noticing it more because our colors, our bobbin and background colors, our top thread and our bobbin thread are really different compared to when we were starting. What about the needle shaft button on the top? Oh, has that been adjusted? That hasn't, but I think that's more determined on where I have this foot now. I don't think that matters as much here. All right, I'm gonna just do a couple stitches. Yep, just had to see if my back was down. Okay, let's give it a try. We're gonna just start with a little loop here. And this again is going to be a matter of trying to figure out how to get in and out of spaces, which was really difficult for me through this whole process. So this is my challenge. Like my final test really row is these swirls, trying to get in and out of places in the swirl. So those are the two things that I was not good at through this whole thing, and what I'm trying to improve with this is doing swirls better, the distance between them, and getting in and out of them, and filling up the whole space. So that's the goal here. So we're going to start by adding a little swirl up here. All right, and I'm just going to try and get in and out of spaces. Oh, thanks, Sue. I'm just going to try and go slow. All right, so I think before I get out of here, I think I want to try and fill in this space. So let's see, what would be the best way to do that? We could do a little swirl here and then get out. There, that works. All right, and maybe another little one on top. Yeah, tensions is still a little weird. Oh, thanks so much, Stacy. Like I can see the tension being a little oddball, and maybe I skipped a stitch there. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes tonight. Maybe it just takes more practice or something. I don't know. All right, so filled in that space okay. I didn't really get in there. I could have done that a little bit better, but we are in warm-up land for sure. Oh, Stacy's your cousin. Oh, funny. Okay, so I think I'm going to get into this nook here, and then we'll start a long swirl up this way, another long elongated swirl. Okay, like right up through here. Let's see. Okay. I gotta imagine how it goes again. Okay. Back on down. I don't like stopping in the middle of a swoop, but sometimes I can't go that far. All right, and flip back around this way. My points on these guys could get a lot better. I am trying to use my my presser foot as a guide, as a thickness guide. So it's a 1/4 inch from the needle everywhere around. So I'm just trying to kind of stay a 1/4 inch. You know, it's going how it's going. Oh, thanks, Grace. All right, let's try and do a little loop in here because I got a little space to fill. Because I can get in there this way, and then I can get out this way. All right, and then I can get all the way out. Okay, that was a good mapping that, I think. Let's go around the other side again and see where else we can go. I think we'll go all the way to the hook here. Okay, so we got this side pretty much. Let's see, maybe she needs to see the tension doctor. And had to take it in for an adjustment. You mean like just take it to the sewing machine guy and have him clean it or something? I don't know. What's the tension doctor? I need one of those. Do you think this design would be doable in a 2-inch space? I suppose if you know what you're doing, Gretchen, I don't see why not. It'd be just like real itty bitty. I think we could. This is a 2-inch space about right here. I can get a little squiggle in there for sure. Actually, let's do that. We'll get a squiggle in here, and then we'll make it come down this way. Then what? Just hook it back up? I think that's what we'll do. Okay. Like, this is like a 2-inch space right here. Or I should have maybe gone the other way. All right, we're gonna tuck it up in there. Oh, you love this one. I'm really liking this one too, Gretchen. I feel like I'm finally getting the idea of filling up the space a little bit. I'm still not confident about which direction to go first out of the swirl. Like, you know, if I'm making a swirl, do I go on the inside of that swirl or the outside of the swirl? And that kind of determines what side I end up on, which kind of determines how I need to get in and out of places. So that's not set in my brain yet, but we're trying. So this is kind of an awkward space. I suppose we can just echo a little bit. Well, maybe not. I'm gonna make a swirl. We're gonna make a couple swirls. All right, I gotta decide what to do. We're gonna do another swirl because I'm just having awkward spaces here. All right, well, we're getting out of there. I got some weird little shenanigans happening there, but oh well. Okay, we have a little nook in this corner here to take care of. So I think if we can wrap this around, or I could just start another swirl maybe. Maybe I'll start another swirl and then work my way down in there just to change it up a little bit. We'll do a little smaller swirl. Then I'll come out of that on this side, then end up on this side, go down here, squiggle it in, and yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so I'm going on the inside. I suppose if I keep stopping and starting like I am to kind of figure out the next, it's like chess. I need to figure out the next like 4 moves or something. If I can do that, then I think maybe it will start becoming second nature, like which way to go. Because see, now I can get over on this side. Maybe do another little loop in there. And then work my way back out. Yeah. We'll go down to here. Let's go up the side, add a teeny tish of a loop. Come out of that. Get a little nick there and work our way out. Okay, that wasn't too elegant, but we got in and out. If I get totally stuck, I can come up the side of the chevron yet too. I haven't done that really yet. All right, I think just in and out of here again, and I think we'll fill in that space. There, that's doable. All right, I think let's get our next elongated swoop out right here. So I'm going to come all the way around here, maybe down into here even. I want it to be elegant still. Or I could come up. How do I get it into here? Maybe I go to this side again first, and then I can, yeah, let's do that. Thanks, Sue. We're concentrating on this one today. Stopping and starting, but hey, that looks fancy though in there. That, you know, look, my stitches, I'm really trying to use this as a guide, so those, the distance between those, I think are feeling better. I'm calling this section down here my warm-up for the day. Okay, warm-up's over. Now we're starting to, gotta fix my watch band here. Warm-up's over and we're getting into it. Yeah, I think this foot has made, made a big difference, Noeline, for sure. Visibility is maybe a hair less, but not really, because having the thickness, or having the, having it a 1/4 inch from my needle in all directions really has helped a ton. Because the other one, I'll just show you that one. Hold on. This was the other one we were using, and it went on like this. And I mean, you can see a lot more. I got this before I kind of knew, well, definitely not kind of. I got this before I knew what to do for free motion quilting, before I knew any tips or anything like that. I'm just like, oh, free motion quilting foot. But it has been helpful having those proportions, the 1/4 inch. This one is kind of all over the place, so I couldn't really use that successfully to have the distance between my pieces the same. So I did use this for the flower block the other day, just so I could see a little bit more when I was doing swirls, but I don't know, maybe this one would have been better for that too. But yeah, liking this a lot. So all right, I'm gonna swoop up around now, I think. There we go, let's get a big one in here. There we go. So this is that westerly, this is the westerly ruler foot. This is actually the westerly decorative stitching ruler foot. It has a little plastic on the inside, which allows me to run other threads, other decorative threads, even yarn through it, so we can couch them down. So I'll be stitching right on top of that. I thought that'd be a fun bonus thing to have, so I got that one. All right, let's go on the inside, I guess. I'm not thinking of all the chess moves ahead on this one. All right, let's go back up in there. Down around on this side. Now it looks like we need to do some work in here, because we only have one little area to get out of, so I can't come back in here. I gotta take care of it now. So I don't know, a little swirl, and then a hook. Let's do that. A swirl. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. All right, let's go on the outside and turn it into like a little hook. Well, I got a little close there, but we're trying stuff. And then we'll bump up again, and then we'll be able to get out of it. I think I knew what I was doing a little bit. Now that I did it here, I think I can do that better next time. I think I was supposed to go on the inside. That's where I messed up. Because if I go up, then on the inside, I'd still end up there a little bit easier. Okay. Trying to learn. Okay, so same deal. I got to get over here, but there's not much space here, so I can only get in and out, really. So once I get in here, I'm going to have to figure out this space. Maybe I go in and do a loop here right away. In, or maybe I'll just... I'm going to just go up in here again, and then we'll figure it out. I don't think ahead all that well. I don't like chess. So, all right. Now let's get in here. I am still trying to do swirls. Like with our last row, we're going to do a whole combo of things. So if I do a swirl, I could get out of here with just some squiggles, but that's not what I'm trying to do with this particular block. Oh, Gail Greer, hello from Fargo. So Suzanne, that's the theory. I could do some big pebbles in here, but on this particular row, I want to stick to the swirls. But next row, I do want to combine things like pebbles and all the rest of it together. I think we're just going to go down here. So not for this one. For this one, wow, I just did not do those points very well. For this one, we're going to stick to the swirls. All right, so I can come and do my next swoop here, I think. Let's do that. We'll do a big, long swoop this time. Oops, sorry guys. I might have to stop in the middle of the swoop to adjust my hands. All right, I'm going to stop right there. All right, that one was catching a little bit. I think I'm stuck. There we go. I'm stuck on the side of my sewing table here. Thanks, Suzanne. Giving it a go. That's what we're doing here. All right, this time we're going to go inside first. You know what? Maybe we'll fill this space at the same time. All right, now I'm going to go around that swoop to the other side. Although I should have probably taken care of this space, but oh well. Oh man, the tongue came out again. I am concentrating. Oh, funny. All right, I think let's get a little swirl in here. It's kind of the perfect spot for a swirl. Fill in some space. Last little bloop, and then around this way. Oh, there we go. That's like a swirl with a hook. That looks good. Still need to work on the points on the inside. So, all right, now we can work our way around to this side, and then we got to figure out this. But I think we can just bounce in and get out right away. I think we'll be fine. It'll be like another little weird hook. I don't think I need to add a swirl there, although, I don't know, maybe we can. Okay, let's think about this again. Too much thinking these swirls, I'm thinking. We need to, the next row we're gonna do the label. So we're gonna write text for the label. I'm super stoked about that. So I think we'll write text, and then I think we'll ECHO, I can't say that word out loud, or the Amazon will start talking to me, but we'll do that around the text, and then we'll go back and fill it in with all of the fun shapes that we tried out in this quilt. I think that's my plan for finishing the next row, and I'm pretty dang excited about that, because that we're going to combine things. So yeah, if I couldn't get out of here, but I wanted to do some swirls or some pebbles or something to get out, or you know, some petals, whatever, that we're gonna leave it all open for that in the next and final row, and so I'm super stoked about that. All right, I think we're fine here. I don't need to fill in that space. Let's add a little swirl here, and we'll be able to get out of it there, I think. There we go. Let's get back around here. We'll go around the swirl one more time, I think, just so we can get in this space. Oh, sorry, you guys. Yeah, I didn't see that. If you have a question and I don't answer it, or no one here answers it, it's probably because I didn't see it. It's from Sewing Mates, so sewingmates.com. I just like it because I don't have to wear a glove, and I can use it as a ruler, you know, against my ruler foot, like that, if I want to do straight lines or some curvy things. The reason I have a glove on in this hand is that the neck for my sewing machine, or the throat, I always say the neck. The throat for my sewing machine is so small that and I'm doing these zigzags, so when I do the zigzag way over here, or this way, I mean, my hand, or it's too, the grip it can't get far enough away. So my hand, I can kind of go sideways like this, you know, whereas I can't with the grip it. So this side's using the grip it, other side's using the glove. The grip it's kind of cool just because my hand's free and I can jump in and do ruler work right away if I needed to. We tried a little bit of that on a block, didn't we? Maybe we didn't. I think we just did it on a test block, played with the ruler. All right, we're gonna get down here. Last little blip there, and I think we'll blip back, just because that's kind of fun, these little V's that are happening. And now let's do our long swoop up into this corner again. We're doing these elongated swirls, not tight together swirls for this. I think they're being much easier for me too, because I can fill in space quicker, and I don't know, I'm feeling a little bit more confident with these elongated swirls. All right, let's give it a go. Yeah, that's a good looking swoop. Let's get in here a little bit more. All right. Yeah, Massdrop has them occasionally. I think they sell really well on Massdrop. Massdrop.com is a site that has occasional sales for like a week. So keep your eye open there for grippets. Then you get it a little cheaper. And speaking of Massdrop, my embroidery kits are up there right now for as cheap as they've been. They're like $13.99 right now, which is way cheaper. And it's there for one more day. So I think I put a link in my post for that if you're interested in that. Grippets aren't on there right now, but like I said, if you join, like, so go to Massdrop, you know, I put that link in here, and if you click join and then I want to look at the quilting community, then you'll get emails and it'll alert you when these grippets are are up there again for cheaper. You do have to wait quite a while for mass drop stuff to come. So if you want them right away, just go to sewingmates.com, but it'll be a little bit more expensive. Oh, you snagged another llama kit. Awesome, Gretchen. I know, watch it, they hear you. Mass drop is a dangerous sight. Yes, you know, it is funny. I feel like they totally do hear us, because I swear we'll be working on something here, and like 2 days later, all of a sudden it's being released on mass drop. I've bought a bunch of things from there already, as you guys know. I got my iron from there and my pressing mat, which I love. All right, I think I need to fill in this space before I get out of it again. So let's see. Can I fit another little swirl in here? I'm not too sure. Yeah, I mean, it is a sale, so in theory, they're saving you money unless you're buying something that you weren't going to buy originally, which is, you know, always kind of the case. But man, I'm very happy with the things that I've gotten from there. Okay, that was an odd way to get out of there, but oh well. All right. Oh, we got this whole side to get down in there yet. Oh, night, Leslie. Oh, you can't stop checking it out? I know, I check it almost every day. It's so stupid, Noeline. I can't get anything else from there. I really have. I got both of my husband's birthday presents from there. Not from the quilting section. They have lots of other sections, too. And they should come this week. Actually, they should come Wednesday and Thursday, I think, his gifts. It's his birthday on August 1st, so they'll come just in time. Oh, so I got a mandolin. So Gretchen's referring to, I bought a mandolin from there as well, like to cut, you know, to slice vegetables. And I just got it all, it's dishwasher safe, so it just came out of the dishwasher. So soon I'll be able to test that. I just need to wait for my garden to give me a few more cucumbers and zucchinis. We picked them all and I cut them up already, so I need more veggies to grow so I can test them out. But it's nice because it sits right on the ground. I don't have to be holding it. I'm excited to give it a go. The mandolin. So yeah, they have cooking stuff there too at Mass Drop. All right, this one's looking okay. I think we're gonna get up in here. Oh, what's the first thing I want to slice? Zucchini. I want to slice zucchini. Except the squirrels keep getting at it, so they have to grow faster than the squirrels. Which hasn't always been a thing. All right, so that was our long guy there. He got a little ovular. Oh, they had bolts. I know, I was looking at those. They have, right now, that's still on sale. They have pretty, like, pinks and I think it was like a pink taupey collection of, what is it? Is it Robert Kaufman? Oh, Michael Miller. It's of Michael Miller, and it just looks, man, those pinks are like my favorite pinks. So I mean, like it was purchasing by the bolt, and they sold a ton of them. It looks like already, but they were awfully pretty. All right, I'm contemplating the next swirl. Ooh, had to concentrate for that one. All right, we'll go around the other side. Yeah, I know those squirrels are jerk butts. Totally eating all my zucchini. I've just been cutting off the big chunks that they've been eating and saving the rest. It's horrible. I actually made a soup today, really cucumber and zucchini base. I just chopped up a bunch of basically zucchini and put it in the crock pot. I didn't even put any So I made that with a bunch of leftover dill, and it's really kind of tangy and yummy. All right, I totally got myself trapped here, so we're just gonna swirl our way out of here. Oh, that was not what I intended. We'll go this way again. Oh, Deborah, they were all kind of on their way out, the cucumbers and the zucchini, so without the... Ooh, that one got a little weird. This one's pretty dang wonky. It was quite a bit skipped right there. Oh well. Speed up the pedal and it's hitting, you know what it... And I think that's when it's... And then I can stitch, then that would be just so fun. Motion quilting, not like attempt at free motion quilting. Man, I'm not, like I said, it's that when you have a big skip, you go ahead and back. Yeah, you know what, I think I can ease into it here, come down, and I think I can overlap. As if I'm coming to the point, down and go over it again. Add a little... I'm always just trying to get a little bit of this in here. In here. No toe catcher. Someone here told, but like the toe catcher, a couple skip stitches. So the stitch is so big. So a toe catcher. Yeah, it's a perfect term, exactly. A fun way to describe. Oh, we're getting awfully curvy. All right. I'll end up, if I go on the outside. Okay, wait. Okay, got it. This easily confused. And either way, go ahead and make a swirl here. Right this way, and then ease up. We'll add another little, so I can manage it close and then a little far away. Ooh, we're gonna get stuck there too. Ah well, got us stuck in a couple places. Here with a swirl. There we go. And then we'll go back. So got myself, like, we're not gonna be able to get the same with down here. See, man, we don't have that, because it'd be awesome if we could finish this row. Any more? From 3 feet away, it's okay, totally, Deborah. I'm some of those heart ones, so we'll go